Out of our podcast. What's going on? I am Chase. I'm here with my mother.
D. Smith, your financial coach. What up?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm better than amazing.
How does it feel to have me back?
Wonderful.
I'm glad to be back.
Wonderful, wonderful. I actually forgot that you were coming back today.
Right. I think when I sent it to you, I was like, I don't think I sent you my itinerary last week.
You didn't.
And I really forgot. Like, I knew I was coming home, but I think I forgot.
Yeah. We talked about you thought about not coming home
Right.
and just working. But I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I
Good to
came
see you.
home. I'm home.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
How's everybody? How y'all been doing? We are getting more viewers on here. So I want to say
Yay.
thank y'all for tuning in,
Listening to us.
listening to us. I'm sure have you been gaining traction on your Facebook page or Instagram?
I have not been looking. Unfortunately, I ended up, landing this contract. I was doing a payroll audit for a business, and I was pretty much just swamped with that. So I put in a lot of hours. I think we were like 3 weeks strong. It started by the end of April, and we just finished up my part last Thursday. And then, of course, I still have my full-time job, and I'm on campus this week. So I have not put any new videos out since you came home. Since the last time you were home. I have not been doing anything with my Instagram, just mainly looking. I did do a favor for a friend. She is doing a pampered chef, and these are kitchen products that ladies love to get. So it started Saturday. It's a virtual party, which I didn't have to do nothing but invite people to that page. I'm the host, so to speak, and she does the rest. So that's about the only thing I've done on Facebook. And I forgive me for my Facebook friends and families. If your birthday passed and I didn't say happy birthday to you, charge it to my head and not my heart. I said I was just going to put out there happy birthday to all the April babies, all the May babies, just to get it all out there, because I've actually been focusing on what one of my goals were when we did our video in the beginning of the year. So that it has been coming. I wrapped up the semester teaching my QuickBooks Online. So I ended up having 7 students at the end. I think it started with like 19 and went from 19 to 11 to 7, which is still good, and the overall grades were great. I had 1 F, and I think she just stopped doing stuff. She could have withdrew. 1 C, let's say 1 F, 1 C, 2 B's, and 2 A's.
That's dope.
So I finally finished that, turned my grades in last week. Was still doing the contract and pushed that off. And so I've been racking in and working from home and doing that. I've been really busy.
You've been really busy.
Really, really busy. And I rest up. I took a break, a rest Friday, Saturday. This past Friday, Saturday, cleaned up on Sunday, and I knew I was going to be on campus today. So we got a big project I'm doing on that, the end of the year stuff that I do. So have not been that active on things. So I've been jumping on here and there, looking, and just it.
Right before social media hit. So basically you just took a step back of everything.
Yeah.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
I know to you out there who hasn't worked, I know unemployment has been great for y'all. Some people have been making more money getting unemployment than actually going to their job.
Yeah.
They have. I've been keeping up with the new stimulus checks that's been going from the previous first one. They started the Heroes Act proposal. They updated it. Now the dependents, they gonna be included as well, so they gonna get paid. And the same rules still applies. Independent, and you single, 75,000. Joint is 124,000. And then the dependents, they gonna get 500 extra since they weren't able to qualify for the first one. So things.
Well, hopefully they paying it out, because I know.
Yeah, they send a new debit card. So they, instead of just have it to our bank account, they just gonna mail everybody debit cards.
Wow.
Yep.
They want you guys to put it back in the economy.
Yep.
It's time to bring the economy back, and don't get me wrong, we need it. We are a world where we thrive off of other people's spending habits.
Right.
And that's where it comes. Customers, small business, definitely are hurting, and some places probably have closed. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen any out there, but I have seen like a lot of mom and pop stores has been closing down.
Yeah.
Some are still surviving. There's still like small business loans out there.
Yeah.
So you just have to just do your research.
Yeah. This is the time to read. The information is available out there, so search it. Whatever your question is, type it.
Yeah.
And it pops up.
Because it's definitely out there. And now we have more time to read because we're really not doing nothing. Or if you feel like you're not motivated enough, just remind yourself that you don't want to be in this position if it happens again. So,
absolutely. Perfect. Yes. So think about that. Also, you think about some ways where you can save, and that will help you start saving.
Right.
Will help with this type of situation. So thankful that us and my family, everyone still has a job.
Right.
Everyone still having income coming in, and I was blessed, to start extra income, more income than what I had, and doing the extra things. So I'm it's things out there that you can start too. Remember that just a job is not going to get you where you're trying to go. So think about some side gigs, something that you're good at. I mean, you can take anything as your hobby and turn it into a business.
You haven't even been able to do your bows, haven't you?
I have not. What I really was thinking about, and is all here now, with all the kids graduating and stuff, I'm making. I've made a few of the spirit sticks out of paper towel rolls and stuff. So I was gonna start making some of those, but I now need to see where my free time's gonna be, because I'm about to open up the pool, so my evenings will be dead. Right, and then I got this. I might be back at work the beginning of next month, so we'll see what my schedule gonna be like. But that's what I plan to do when everything comes down. I still have to file my taxes, so I'm gonna be doing that next week, and then I got a few more. I got someone's taxes to do and do some bookkeeping and stuff. So I'm excited. Two things. I'm looking for a name for my bookkeeping business. So I got like 4 names from one of our business partners, Josh. And then I was going to pick Kevin's head, get everybody input to see what, and then go from there and pick. And then
we'll know the exact one later.
Absolutely.
Okay,
You'll know one later.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's dope.
You know me, I'm still a busybody.
Yeah.
So
All
which
right.
is good. I mean, I don't want to be bored, so
Right.
I don't know how.
All right,
But
10 minutes in.
10 minutes in, yes. So guess what? We did, the last time Chase was here, we did two, right? We did
Right.
two. And I promised you guys that I was going to remember to do this in that last one, which we remembered last week or the week before.
You remember.
That we were going to do an investment video. So,
Right. Because I have been talking about investments on my YouTube channel
yes.
a lot. From my experience, I have learned in my 42 videos so far of what to do, what not to do. Don't get discouraged and things like that. But now we about to learn a little bit more from a financial educator. So, what would you like to present us today?
Well, today we're going to talk about what type of investor are you.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's get your paper. And you guys can't see this, but of course we got the video. We have a questionnaire called Investor Profile Questionnaire, which typically is a way you can identify what type of investor you are. Meaning, are you aggressive? Are you conservative? Um, why are you investing, so to speak? How long do you want to invest? So we have these questions that determines the type of investor you are. And it's 7 questions. The first section gives the time horizon, which is just based on the map. You can guide yourself. And you guys probably can't see this. Can you put that up there?
Whitewash.
It looks like whitewash, but yeah, it's not getting. It's like it looks better when you far from behind. But so with that, it gives the time horizon, and then you'll get your risk tolerance score as well. And so what Chase and I did before this video, we answered the question so we'll know what type of investor we are. Also, this gives you an idea of what to put in your portfolio, because when you figure out what type of investor you are, it gives you the investment strategies that you need to put. So a lot of people, when they invest, they think about, well, what do I need to invest in? Do I need to invest in bonds, mutual funds, international stocks, cash, whatever? And this is the answer to all your questions like that. So we answer the questions. Do you want me to read them or just talk about what we became and go there? That's
Yeah, let's just talk about
what our results are.
Yeah.
So we did this, and my results was I am moderately aggressive. I got a total of 29 points. So with that being said, I'm moderately aggressive. And Chase, what was yours?
I'm moderately aggressive.
As well. Hey, and what was your points?
22.
All right. So when we look at the pie chart, and Chase has one as well, I do. It tells you the average annual return under the moderately aggressive column, which is 9.9%. The best year, you can get some things up to 34.4%, and then the worst year will be 29.5%. So what does that mean, D? Well, what that means is when you're looking at a stock, you can have a stock that give a rate of return of 34%. And if it's going down, the worse you'll get for that year, you'll lose 29% of what that stock is worth. So also, this moderately aggressive person like Chase and I are, this is for a long-term investor. And it tells you under here as well who want good growth potential and don't need current income. So if you're the type of person that want to invest for 5 or 10 years, then that'll be a great target for you as a moderate aggressive. Also, it gives you each percentage of what you need to invest in. So 5%. Well, this one doesn't
It's
have
the same.
percent.
So,
Okay, but it has those under mine don't.
mhm.
So could you read?
5% is cash investments. 15% is fixed income. 20% is international equity. 15% is small cap equity, and 45% is large cap equity.
Okay, so understand that number one, you want to know what a large cap and a small cap equity is.
Mm-hmm.
So, by you doing research with different stocks and stuff, you can go to like Yahoo dot finances or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and you can type in large cap funds, and that'll give you a list of the stocks and names of large cap, and
Mm-hmm.
these are mainly the high yield
Mm-hmm.
stocks that you can get a higher return on your investment.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the large cap, and then of course the small is vice versa. It's smaller percentage, but it'll still give you a percentage. So you will want 45% of large cap. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a big bulk of your portfolio, and then you got 20% of what? Yeah, thank you. International equity. So
Mm-hmm.
international stocks and stuff is what you want to look at. And then your fixed income, which is fixed income, and I read it's really mainly something that is the when we say fixed, that you know it's gonna stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Like say when you buy a house or something like that, and it has a fixed interest rate. That means it's not gonna go up or down. It's gonna always stay the same in your term of your loan
Mm-hmm.
agreement. So that's what that is. And then 5% of cash investment, something I guess in your like savings. So that's why they always talk about your savings account. Make it be like an emergency fund, no more than $1,000 to $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Just and though in that fund is mainly for like tires and things like that you can just reach and grab. Also, you'll have another savings account where they want you to put 3 times of your income for a disaster, this epidemic we're in right
Mm-hmm.
now. So that way, say the unemployment ran out of money for some other reason, you'll still be able to survive and pay your bills because you have that other 3 to 6 months savings.
Yeah, now that I done got into investing, I realized that what the Fed qualifies for and what they do is they gonna always establish that credit so the economy can thrive. So they gonna continue to print out money to save the economy. Yes, it's gonna be inflation, and it's pretty much we just gonna be more and more debt. But it's not a bad thing because that's just how we operate.
Exactly, that's the type of world we are.
Yeah,
We're in this world where it's a wave, and it's if you don't know how to ride that wave, you're gonna drown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why people always say this is the best opportunity to come up when the economy come up.
Mm-hmm.
It may not seem like it's gonna get better, but we always survive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, history proves that we are survivors. You
Right.
know, and don't get me wrong, for those that have lost loved ones in this time, it is rough, and you're not able to see that, but
Yeah, it's just not financial. You also gotta take care of your body. You also gotta be active. You also gotta
right,
watch what you eat. You also gotta educate yourself to make sure that you ain't causing no harm. And educating your loved ones to inform them, hey, yeah, we've been eating like this for so long, but how about we switch things up?
right,
If you keep eating poison, poison eventually gonna catch up, and now your system is gonna get shut down. Um, yeah.
yeah. He got off subject with health stuff. He's a health freak too. But that's a great point because that's exactly how it is. It's a relationship to finances and your health. It's all the same.
Yeah,
Just
wealth doesn't just falls under the category of money. It falls up under family, health, and friendship. It falls up under a lot of things because if you don't maintain it, you're gonna get thrown off, and then it's gonna hit you blindsided.
Absolutely.
But keep going on about moderately aggressive and
Right. So, okay. So
oh,
since
that was my question. Have you finished your point? Cause I got a question.
you can stop me. Hmm.
So okay, so yesterday, um, I was going to be investing for 4 years and 4 years only,
Hmm.
but now I made the commitment to invest for the next 10 years, which spending $100 a week,
Hmm.
cause that's in my budget, and then that's what 5,200 a week. What's going on, Joe?
Hey,
That's
babe.
that's 5,200 a week, which would be in the next 10 years 52,000. Um, by maintaining that plan and investing to different things, even though I might not fit the large cap, the small cap, international, fixed income and cash investments, would that truly affect me? Uh, what the plan is right there.
No, the thing about this, it's based on what your terms and goals are at that moment you
Mhm.
answer the questions.
Mhm.
And it also says here that you can, this is a strategy. Let me read this. These investment strategies show how investors might allocate their money among investings in various categories.
Mhm.
Keep, excuse me, keep in mind that it's important to periodically review your investment strategy to make sure it continues to be consistent with your goals. So as you change, your goals going to change, this will change as well. So it doesn't matter if you don't do the 45%
Mhm.
large cap, small cap, and all of that, just as long as it's aligning up with the goals that you have.
Mhm.
Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right. So, um, with us having all of this, one thing that I've learned since I started investing too, I thought like probably most of you guys that are listening that if I put a big lump sum in, that my money would grow on that. But of course, by being educated about investment, you got the what we call here a dollar cost averaging, and this might be white as well, so we're not gonna try to. Well, Chase will dollar cost averaging, and so that's what I want to talk about next. And what does this mean? So you have a monthly investment versus a lump sum investment. So we're gonna take me and Chase. I'm gonna be the person like I used to think, just doing a one-time investment, and Chase gonna be the one where he does an investment example every month. So on this example, we're talking about $1,200. So Chase and I both have $1,200, but because I am not educated enough about how this is gonna affect me, I think that hey, okay, we both go to the bank and I say I have 1,200, he has 1,200, but I want to put all my $1,200 in and invest. And versus Chase, what he's gonna do is he's gonna just put $100 in each month for the next 12 months.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna do my one lump sum for the year. I'm gonna get mine over with. So once we do that, then let's take a look at Chase's example. He puts in $100, and the share price that he purchased was $10. Okay, he invested $100, so he purchased $10, and the account value of his is 100. Me, I did the 1,200. My share purchase was $120, and my value is 1,200. Well, come February, the price goes down to $9.32. Chase still put his $100 in. His share price goes to $10.73. I didn't put any money, so my share price is zero. My total account is 11 1,118. So I went from 1,200 to 1,118 because of the fact that the fund price went down to $9.32. So each month we do this. Chase continues to put his $100 in. March, the share price goes down to 801. April, $7.97. May, $8.14. It goes up, then it goes back down. So we get all the way to the 12th month.
Let me show them real quick.
Sure. And it goes back up to $10.73.
So right there to right here, this is what she was reading off, the months and the fund price.
Yes. So each month the share price went up and down.
Mm-hmm.
But Chase didn't care. He kept putting his $100 in. Me, I didn't care either because I already know I'm just going to look at this in December because I know for a fact me putting my lump sum in, I'm going to have some kind of money at the end of the year. So we get to the end of the year, and of course, again, Chase has went to $1,389. My account value for the year is $1,216. So take in mind, I had $1,200 in January. So the whole year, I only gained $16. Of course, you know why? Because of inflation.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is. That's
And depreciation.
Depreciation. The value of the stock was going up and down, but because Chase continued to put money in, it didn't affect him as much as it affected me. So Chase return on his investment was 15.77%. 15%. Mine 1.30%. 1.30. So the point of this is this. It is better when you're thinking about investing in anything. It is not good to do a lump sum at all because you don't get a great return on your investment versus doing it every month.
And I know someone, they commented underneath my video from the last video, and they asked me, since I've been watching your channel, I invested in one company, but my only made 14 cents in gains. And I asked him, I was like, since you've been watching, do you remember the YouTube video that I made about dollar cost averaging? They haven't responded yet, but I was like, you have to continue to add either whatever your budget is, what you can add, either 5 to whatever. But at least you are adding something, and that's how you are able to buy in. You are able to buy in new points in that whatever stock that you have.
Right.
So that's how it's going
to gain more shares, yes, and then
so
to boost your return on investment up.
Yes, to give you more, so your volatility can be a little bit higher.
Right.
So.
Well, hopefully he'll get back with it and see that.
I want to say, since I started in March, he only gained 14. I don't know if it's a she, but I believe it's a he. They only gained 13 and 14 cents out of the 2 stocks.
Yep, and this is not, and again, if that person, depending on what they're looking at, is they're trying to do a quick rate of return.
I told you,
and
I was
don't
like,
think that's not a good fit for you. This is a long term thing, and when we say long term, it could be just a year.
Right.
But you would want your year be well worth it, you know, if that's what you're thinking. But you got to add more money.
Right. And I was just explaining, this channel might not be for you if you're looking for short term or swing trading right now, because with investing in Cash App, it's only long term.
Right.
With Bitcoin and with investing to the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him you can look for swing trading if that's what you are trying to do. Or if you're looking for money by next Tuesday, I can't help you out with that because I can't. I'm not looking to gamble with the stock market, and yes, it's possible to make more money and stuff like that, but I'm not even focused on that right now. I just want to make sure that I stay true with my 10-year goal. First, it was 4-year goal, but I just want to stay true with my 10-year goal.
Right. That was a great advice. So that is what dollar cost averaging is all about. The key point is so when you do invest, and you can, is watch Chase videos, you can invest smaller amounts and add and build your way up. But just make sure you're doing it monthly or weekly or every 2 weeks or however your funds would allow you to do. So, and I'm so happy I told Chase that my weed stock went up. I think last week or the week before, whatever, it was going down so much that they split the stock. And of course, I was busy, and when they split the stock, I should have bought more because I have more. When it's split, you balance it, and on the side, it's like 2 stocks in one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like buy one get one half or something. If you looking at the retail, so to speak. So and then it shot up yesterday. My stock went up tremendously. So I think I gained like 29. I know it went to like $29 or something. I can't remember. I looked at it, read it, and then I was.
And then you did, yeah. I believe Aurora Campus did a 201 split or 101 share split.
Yeah, because when I first bought it, it was at 89 cents. Now, what did I tell you? It was $15 and something now. So, those are the things right there that you take advantage of. When the stock go down, it's like a clearance rack. You buying stocks for cheap. So instead of bailing out, buy more stocks. That's the best way. And if you're afraid to lose money, then you don't need to invest.
Because investing in the stock market, all of it is pretty much risky.
Yeah,
everything is pretty much a risk.
Yeah, it's a gamble. So, I hope you guys found that entertaining, useful. I'm sure you're gonna have some comments and stuff on Chase's video. Also, when you listen to this, shoot us some questions and feedbacks and things like that. We'd love to hear from you guys on what we're giving you guys. So that's all for me on that.
That's it.
Yeah.
One thing that I admire about you, you stay true to your goal, and you got your bookkeeping, your accounting is here.
Yeah.
And you stay focused and you stay motivated to get it done.
Yes, and I am always a student at heart, so I still got some things that I need to do just for me, because you can get what they call CPE credits for a bookkeeper, and you got the training, self-training. I did a training for 2 days that they had it on live. Even when I was doing the payroll audit, I was watching it and doing that at the same time. So when all this die down, hopefully by the end of the year, I want to, get certified in that and put that on there. So that's a goal for that.
Now, you're going to be getting more clients now.
Well, yeah, I know that getting the clients right now is not going to be a problem, because with working with Kevin, the tax teacher, we already have clients anyway there that is looking to do bookkeeping. So. And
now I have to, I know we talked about this earlier, I have to ask Kevin what would be the best thing, because I know now that I'm receiving money from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
What's the best way to go about all of this? Because I don't think I kept all my receipts to my equipment, but if I make any more purchases with buying food and stuff like that for a YouTube video, I know it will be a tax write-off or do my home-based business.
Bank statement.
Would it still be the same thing? Okay.
You'll just put it in a cash flow manager
Mhm.
with your that'll be a biz. I mean, cause you can put up so many business in the cash flow manager. You'll still put your YouTube and all the receipts that are reflected to your YouTube stuff, and you can use your bank statements for as far as your receipts.
Okay.
And so you can just calculate. Like when you put them in, you'll just say see bank statements.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So, anyway, Chase, you've been playing with her. She's on the video. She's always like to jump on. And so, before we go, let me say, because he already did me, because, we always say we was going to talk about what we love about each other. And so, I'm just happy that I probably said this last time because, this just me. I'm getting old. I like the fact that you made your goal for the y'all didn't hear my husband, but he's so funny. He's hilarious. Love him to pieces. My chocolate thunder. Well, anyway, I am happy that you made your goal with your subscribers, and it's going up continuously. And I'm glad that you are helping your mom through some of these technical things. I think I'm going to hire my son to be my editor for videos because I just ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm making a commitment to not do anything Sunday, so I'll get that done.
Great. And thank you for my Mother's Day gift.
No problem.
I love it. Love it. Love it.
I thought it was going to be here the Tuesday.
After? Yeah. It came, today. Thank you. I got 3 new pair of shoes. One for my husband. Matter of fact, let me show y'all these. And then my son just brought me some. And I got an Adidas bag. I'm in it now. These feet gonna be rolling. But, yeah. Thank you, for being you, and continue to thrive and prosper on your goals and stuff like that.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's all we have. It's 9 o'clock. Old woman got to go to bed. No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm not old, but I do have to get my beauty rest. And it was good to talk to you guys about investing. Yes, so
the stock market.
Yes, the stock market.
Are you making any new moves coming up?
No, I'm trying to keep my to-do list as a minimum. I have a long list anyway. So I need to knock that off.
So something that I'm about to be doing, I'm going to, in Cash App, they got different categories. I don't know if you've seen the update. If you've seen the update, I'm going to go through all the categories, and I'm going to calculate what can be the possibly return rate on different days and see if it's a good chance to buy into that stock. But something that I just bought today was Facebook. They just opened up their e-commerce on their site.
Will you stop with that, Gary?
They just opened up their e-commerce site, so now people will be able to buy and sell their products straight from Facebook.
Oh, yeah?
So that might increase business on Facebook, so I want to do that. Then, they did the group sharing recording now. Same like Zoom. So,
it's like Zoom and Microsoft Teams.
So now they just make it a little bit more comfortable for everybody.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to see how this gonna play out. So, good.
But that's it. We'll see y'all in another video. We'll see y'all next month.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.
You see, I always do that.